Alright guys, welcome back. We got the war number 11 in season 34 of Alliance War. We're on path 3 with the main account to start. We're going with Apocalypse with Cable and Black Widow Clairvoyant. Apocalypse against this Elsa. You never know when when she's going to have the damaging masteries on the beginning, in which case you're going to need a mutant anytime there's a bleed on Elsa to avoid taking that nasty degen. But here we are totally fine. It is Hurt Locker, so we just got to stagger our specials. I think I go for the special 2 first. And I don't want to really deal with Elsa's special 2, so I'm going to try and just bait special 1s the entire time. I believe there was a fight on the first node of this path, but someone else took it just to get a charge. I forget for which champion they were taking, but it's fine. We only have to do the Elsa, so we're fine here. We jump into path 2 with the second account. We're running Stealthy, Magneto, and Archangel. So first one we have, this is the strike counter and power, like you're not get power struggle. You're not going to get power until they get power, and then you can throw a special. Here again, Green Goblin, hashtag Metal Champion. We're going in with Magneto. We can basically ignore the majority of the nodes on this one. You can see I'm just parry heavy. I'm not really worrying about the strike counter. He did get 1 Fury there. He might get a few more. But even here, I can throw the special 1, refresh the strike counter nodes, and go back to some parry heavies. We can just melt Green Goblin here. I'm not worried at all with Magneto. Next up, we have a Miles. We are going to use Stealth Suit Spider-Man. We're going to apply the slow and strike counter, brute force, and power focus 1. So my goal here is I went with a power start 1, and just to be on the safe side, I am going to build up to a special 2 after applying the slow. And I'm going to go ahead, drop the extended slow. I don't have to worry about the spider camo because the slow is going to allow me to bypass miss. You can see all those lovely gray miss faileds on the right-hand side. Then I can go ahead, evade his special 1, and then reapply the slow. And on these short fights, I am not worried about losing my charges, especially when you start with get the extended timer on the special 2, and he absolutely melts him. Next up, we put the Horseman on for Archangel for this EMP bubble shield aspect of evolution. Nick Fury. This was not flawless at all, but we're going to start off parry heavy, and I was a little slow on getting my heavies off at one point. Right there, I think I was really slow. There goes my invulnerability boost. The Unstoppable from the Horseman helps save me right there. And now I have to play extra smart because of the bubble shield. Can be very tricky on this one, and that's kind of why I wanted the invul boost for. But here we're getting nice RNG. We're getting lots of bleeds, lots of neurotoxins. Right? So now we got to get them again. Here in the second phase, I got to be extra careful. Back off. Get the heavy counter. That's perfect. He hits into me. Triggers a few more. I was a little too wide on I went too far there. Then had to go for the intercept. Drop a special 2. Get a few more neuros. He throws his special 2. And I can attack in. And the neuros will just take him out. So really smooth fight there for the most part. Kind of like that. Next up, we go back onto path 3 in section 2. We've got the enhanced armor up, enhanced bleed, thorns, cutting wires. We're just going to stay in the bleed mode with Claire, and we can really get rid of the armor up so easily. Because on the mediums, she's got the nullify. We're going to stick with special 2s. Now again, I usually do Guardian with Magneto, and I am used to evading his special 1s, but sometimes it just you do it so many times, eventually you're bound to get clipped there. I don't know what happened. I got stuck where I was in between block and evade, but that's fine because we're staying in the bleed mode. So every time we throw that special 2, we're getting some healing. We're preventing his armor up from coming back, and we don't have to worry about him auto blocking our specials. So again, back off there. We get the clean decks. Go back in. We are running some point, I think 4 out of 5 MD. And so I am getting quite a bit of power back every time I do nullify his buff when it shows back up. Drop another special 2. Very clean decks there on the special 1, and just keep rinse and repeating. Throw special 1 just to try and take him out sooner, but no. There I get stuck in the same thing where I'm in between like dex and evade, like I was trying to evade and got stuck blocking. But for the most part, this fight goes really nicely, and the Guardian is done. Next up on this path 3 in section 2, we got a Nimrod. We're also going to use Claire, and this one is Explosive Personality, Enhanced Armor Up. So, again, because we can nullify his armor up, I'm not too concerned about this one at all. But I am just going to try and bait special 1s. I don't want to deal with his special 2. I know I face him all the time in Alliance Quest, and I take him as a mini-boss there in map 8, and I evade his special 2 like 99.9% of the time, but I don't really want to risk it in Alliance War. I'd rather just even block these special 1s. It's not going to do too much to me. I go into the Incinerate mode, get some burst damage. Again, just block that special 1, go right back in, and we can just keep spamming some special 2s here. Nice big burst damage. She's almost done already. Again, I can evade that pretty well in Alliance Quest. I just don't want to risk it. I'd rather just play it really safe. And you can see I'm almost at 100% health, and Nimrod is not causing me any problems. I'm just not going to hit into the block. I am just going to block some specials and just continue to spam my own special 2s. And I don't even need to throw another one. He's down. Next up, phase 2 in path 2. We've got a Guillotine 2099, hashtag Metal Champion. So you know we're bringing in Magneto. Again, strike counter. And if there is a chance on a parry to have a disorient, and that does come into play because it's not guaranteed that magnetism is going to shut that down. But I don't have to worry about Guillotine's miss at all. I don't have to worry about there. I do get a disorient, so I have to be careful that my parries might not work. So here I'm just going to go ahead, spam the special 1. I don't have to. She's a miss defender, but I don't have to worry about missing because she's also hashtag metal, and Magneto cannot miss against a hashtag metal champion. You can see that nice gray wording on the right side. Miss failed. That is what we want to see. And we can just continue to spam special 1s. And again, pushing the special 2 is easier. There's no chance of losing power on her. Similar to her special 1. One more parry, and down goes Guillotine 2099. Very safe fight with Magneto. Next up, we have another missed champion in Invisible Woman, but we're going to go with Stealthy. He's a Defiance attacker. Plus, we can put the slow on so we can avoid her invisibility. So again, decided to go with the Power Start 1. Again, we're going to go ahead and try and get off the special 2. Once the special 2 is off, we have the extended slow duration. So now we can just spam special 1s. We're going to evade that. There is the disorient that gets put on us. We're going to try not to dash back twice if we can. There, I can't get the parry off because of the disorient. Now I can. And I'm just going to, because of strike counter, now I can just spam special 1s. Keep tabs on the 1 charge left I have on the slow, but I have the extended timer. You can see all those lovely gray miss failed. That is exactly what we want to see. Again, really nice using these miss counters. And goodbye, Invisible Woman. Next up, we have the Buffet Silver Surfer. This one is strike counter, outlast Buffet, Thorns. Because he's a horseman, I don't have to worry about the bleeds if he gets an armor up. I don't have to worry about gaining power. I do have the Power Start 1 just from the previous fight, But really, all I need to do here is go ahead, parry heavy, try and get some RNG. Once I start getting the neurotoxins, he's going to melt. He only has one so far. I'm going to go ahead, drop that special 2 before I lose all that power. We got 3 neurotoxins. Now we're up to 5. Now he's just melting away. Make it 7 neurotoxins. Get a nice clean evade on that special 2. Now we're at still at 5 neurotoxins. And goodbye, Silver Surfer. Now, this last fight, I wasn't really... it was planned for me. I did not think I was going to get this one with the White Mags pre-fight. This fight here against Longshot as a missed defender, it was a long shot, whether or not this was going to work. You can see I missed my first parry, and because of the bleeds on me, he's going to get power. He also has power from Mystic Dispersion. My goal here is to try and block specials. Go ahead, and I have to alternate attacks, so I have to throw attack before I throw my heavy. And you can see I got 1 neurotoxin here. But now I'm stuck waiting for him to throw a special. I get an evade there. And once that evade's in, now I have the miss. Now I'm pretty much screwed. I have to block that special 2. And now goodbye. There goes my neurotoxins. They're all gone. I'm kind of stuck here. I'm stuck in no man's land. I'm not getting any bleeds, no neuros, no nothing. And now I'm going to get stuck pushing him to a special 3. Can't get my parry to land. And stuck blocking specials. They're getting increasingly worse. Again, goodbye, my invul boost. Try to survive here, and I'm going to take a special 3 to the face. So really, we went in with a proper Defiance attacker. It's a much better choice against this Longshot, especially with Mystic Dispersion. So this one needed a lot of luck, and it was all on Longshot's side. I didn't think I really had a chance at this one unless it went flawlessly. But at the end of the day, we brought someone in. It didn't make a difference. We ended up winning this war, so that was a good one. Hope this helps, guys, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.